Whenever I try to tell this story, I always wind up not conveying it the way I want to. This will not take long, but this is the typical story that the circumstance that comes into the office when it comes to dealing with the family business. Very quickly, my dad and I were meeting with Haley. She was the daughter of the owners of this family business. It was a flower shop. Haley comes in because she just had her first child and wanted a living trust for her. That's typically the time when I first see people in the office after they've had their first kid. So she came in for that particular aspect of business, and then as part of our client interview, I said, Haley, what do you own? What assets do you have? And it was at that moment it seemed to be a pivotal moment of her life, because for the first time she actually started thinking about her relationship with her parents' business. She had single-handedly increased the business's value, and for her effort she drew a good salary, and her parents are made the 100% owners. But suddenly she realizes, wait a minute, I don't own any part of that business. All I know is that when my parents die, and if they leave that business to my brother and I, well, I have just worked my fingers to the bone to increase the business's value for the benefit of my non-business brother. Why would I do that? My dad said, yes, why would you? And she says, well, it makes me just want to quit and go into business for myself. So we said, don't make that hasty decision. There's things that your parents can do to be fair to everybody, and next time you come in, bring your parents with you. She did, and the parents did not look happy. They were grumbling. They didn't want to be there. They were also a little disgruntled. They even said that even though Haley was the key employee, it was still their business, and they wanted to leave it any way they wanted. But she got them in there because she threatened her parents, if you don't come in here, I'm going to quit and go into business myself. So this is pretty typical. Sometimes the largest asset that parents have is the family business. And I love the term Deborah used. You have the business, I use business child, non-business child. She uses business child and the slacker kid. I think that's great. So you recognize this issue. And the issue, of course, is how is this family going to proceed? And if there are enough assets, of course, you do the simple things. And the simple things is leave the business to the business child and the non-business and the other assets of equal value to the non-business child, but quite often that the business is the most significant asset.